I'm Chris Witt, and with me, as always, is Mr. Adam Schmidt. Adam, how are you today, sir?
Uh, trans transgen tabulous.
Yeah, good for you.
Thank you.
You know what? Listen, hey,
I
none of
thought
that bothers me. None of that bothers me in any way. If that's what you're in, we'll go to the ladies. Until then, if you're gonna whip something out, go to the men's room. That's the only thing I say.
I gotcha. You know
Yeah,
what? That's fair.
I,
I
I feel like that's fair.
what if I started as a man, became a woman, and then came back to a man?
Yep,
I mean,
I agree.
okay, good, good.
Yeah,
I'm glad we agree on that.
just as long as we agree.
Okay, good. How are you?
If I was any better, I would. This is a time of the year.
Yeah,
We talk about it every year for like the last 9 years. We started this podcast when Parker was a baby.
yeah.
Not just when we started the podcast that's officially on YouTube,
Hmm.
but the very first podcast we ever did was like a year or two before that.
Right.
I didn't even live in this house. I was in my old house.
Yep.
So that's over 10. Uh, that so the nosebleeds and the NCAA tournament go hand in hand.
That's right.
And I'm very excited about it. So we'll talk about the NCAA tournament that started today. Today is Thursday. It actually started on Tuesday. We'll talk about. I got a question for you on that, which I believe we've talked about before. But to get this thing started, WBC World Baseball Classic, go.
I watched like little parts of a few of the games until the semifinals. I finally got to sit down and actually watch a full game when Team USA played the Dominican Republic.
It's an awesome game.
Was a great game. Absolutely great game. And everybody, I was talking to your dad about it over the weekend before that happened too, and he's like, this should be the finals. Like
Yeah,
Dominican Republic or
yeah.
USA, those are the two best teams, right? And
Venezuela had a good team too, but
they did.
yeah,
They did. And they proved that they deserved to be there in the finals because they won. They beat Team USA, which was another great game too.
yeah.
And and it was exciting that I didn't.
For the Venezuela game, they unbelievable. It's like what they do on NBA courts and where the it looks almost 3D what they do with the lights and stuff. They did that in the outfield
Wow.
when they announced the players, and it was awesome. And that place was live, dude. That place was jumping. All the fans, Venezuela, Dominican, USA, like there was a ton of different people in there, and everybody was having a blast. And if you're a Miami fan, you're just like, yeah, we're more of a spring training
Yeah.
kind of place.
Yeah. That's interesting. I didn't even think about that. Yeah,
Yeah,
they struggle to get people into their games, and
and
that
that
place
and that
was
place was. It, and they
that's right.
didn't take him out, and it's like, hey, bud, I think Lorenzen's lost it.
Yeah.
I think old boy's lost it.
Yeah.
or they found it, one of the two, but it's time to take him out. But he was their main guy, so they went right back to him
Yeah.
and did not go away from him. Um, so Dominican Republic comes in and uh uh if this was so you watched the DR game.
Yeah.
If that is a just a regular season or even a your bench, you're
Yeah.
looking at your bench, your flexing on the man. You say anything you want to your bench. When you turn around, look at the other bench, or when you hit a home run after that, and you're the other team, and you're going around, and you do the exact same thing at the catcher, like, I was like, oh boy, how is this not turning into something bad? But they're all teammates. It's that I feel like it's a little looser.
A little bit, but not, I guess, as a
Not sure what I was saying as it just paused, but if you got second and third and you're flex and I'm him, I'm you're saying I don't if we're beating some team by 15 and they're starting to, run their mouth. Like we're going to get beat by 15 too. So
sure.
quiet down over there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if you're excited about something awesome that happened with your team, I'm totally fine with that. The bat flips and throwing bats at your team, doing all that, I got no problem with that. I'm over the bat flips. I'm over the pimping home runs. I don't care about that stuff.
Hmm.
I'm done. That stuff I'm cool with anymore. It's no problem.
Yeah.
And if you're a pitcher and you're pissed off about it, throw a better pitch. You know what I mean? Throw a better pitch. It is what it is. As long as he's not running his mouth at you, the pitcher, then I have a problem.
That's true.
Uh, Finals, I fell asleep, so I can't tell you too much about it. I woke up to the roars of the crowd when Bryce Harper hit his home run.
Uh,
Yim Day. How's your day, Yim Day? We may or may not lose uh, this again. Oh, no, we're back up.
Okay.
So we are currently watching Illinois and Penn right now in the background. I've had a TV in the on. Now we have it.
Special occasion.
That's right.
It's the number one sporting event in the world. Especially the first 2 days of the tournament. And so we're here. So we're gonna act like it's here because it is. It is.
So what else you got about the World Baseball Classic?
Some of it was just because I wasn't also didn't really think that much and into the center.
Rules? Does DeRosa even know the rules?
Right.
Nobody skepticism about that. And I paid attention a little bit to that Mexico Italy game.
Mhm.
From there, and who do they play in the first round? Canada. I actually did watch Canada. I did watch the Canada game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I missed that game.
I watched all of it. I, I think I watched every game. I mean, I fell asleep watching the finals, but I watched every game.
Yeah.
In the
To me about if it's gonna be, people are really into it. I I'm sure we've talked about this before, but I almost wish because it's in some ways it's not quite the same game because you're not gonna throw or calling
managers and saying, here's what you are allowed to do.
yeah, team, but they left for. I wonder. I know there's play that like the week after the World Series ends. You know what I mean? Like, so there are gonna be plenty of players that haven't played in a month or a couple of weeks or 2 or 3 weeks or whatever.
But if you know you're on the team, you can continue to stay.
So you don't want to like they can they can kind of ramp it and be more ready than they would be. Now there are some guys that have pitched outstanding throughout this tournament.
Yeah. I mean,
Uh,
legit. I mean, they lost, but it's not like they scored a ton of runs. Their
yeah,
bull.
same time, I guess.
Yeah,
Um, I don't know. It just seems
that's
like there might be a different.
that's interesting. There, somebody was talking about doing the all-star game and stuff, but that's right in the middle.
All-star
Not
break.
it, what was it, 2 weeks? Was it? We'll split the difference.
Yeah. I
You're
mean,
not going to be able to do that.
yeah.
I don't know. I kind of like. I guess I kind of like the right after the World Series better than, but you got guys that are drained by the end of the year as these other countries.
Yeah.
First inning looked like this never won it. No.
Yeah.
And
I don't remember, honestly.
DR won it
Dominican
8 years ago. Every year. DR won, yeah. DR won, I want to say 2 years in a row, 8 and 12 years ago. This is the Olympics. This isn't the World Series. This is a fun thing for them. I think I think this is a fun getaway from spring training that is monotonous and something to play for your country.
I felt like that was the Olympics of baseball.
It,
Venezuela for sure. Most of the other, I feel like,
DR was that way too, man.
yeah,
Dominican was,
yeah.
they were high. Yeah. When that dude struck out the side, and flexed on US. That's what I'm talking about. I don't remember what his name was, and that pitcher did, and I was like, "Here we go, here we go." If this was the Where's his employee? We need
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
Anyway,
And Amir. Okay. In the country right now. No, no,
but
no. Surprised. My boss and got it up in the big conference room the time the
you
game
just
started.
kind of scroll. Right? That's, I feel like that's key this week. If you want people to, something's close, everybody, hey, in, watch his last 30 seconds. All right, let's
I think you're right. I think it did work.
go.
I popped in there and there were
South of Dayton.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
yeah. Had a good old time. 30. So
Good for you.
good old time.
Good.
Good old time.
Yeah. Lunch, but I popped in actually, and
This was filled. So at one point in time, Ohio State face said IL, and I looked at this, but I've always wanted to do that somewhere. Ribbit all throughout the, it was fun.
do horned frogs rivet?
Rivets.
Yeah, it seems like they do. Do you want to run through and very rapid just throw out who do you think wins? Here's the trouble with that. The only trouble with that is like I'm in two. I've got two different. Take
I
your break, man.
totally ghosted them.
Through it and just
All right,
whatever.
where are we starting?
Yeah. The first two are already done anyway.
Duke and the CU ends up winning.
Mhm.
Uh, and who do you got?
See, yeah,
I
it's
don't
fun.
know what it is about this Peterson.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about this kid. He can or whatever's going on. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, we both have. You have Louisville or USF? Or my man Pat, because
But
Pat struggled to.
Louisville's gonna lose. Like before this player's out.
Yes.
Kel Brown's not gonna play.
I thought it was today was a definite. They weren't sure about Saturday. Okay.
I heard he's out.
tough against in Michigan State.
Yes.
Who'd
This
you
one,
take? Mick Cronin. Or go back to the other side of the rainbow.
oh man.
He's alive. Right? Yeah, he's He's the only person that looks like him that is coaching at the
Sure.
just
See you looking like a, but
that I had Ohio State going here. So then we got
in this one I took Kansas. I wouldn't be surprised on
all
that.
right, Louisville, Michigan State.
Michigan State,
I've got
unfortunately.
I got Louisville.
I
Ah, that sucks. Yeah, that's
Mhm.
okay though. East South. It is. Yeah, Florida. Clemson and Iowa. Okay, I don't know anything. North Carolina, VCU.
I,
I know how big of a North Carolina.
I support them.
Yes. Michigan, North Carolina. Like the ones that you like Michigan from the Pac-12 game. I'm dropping going to UC. I promise you. That's a
Backward.
let's go from the what are they even in now? From the ACC. Who is UC? Somebody was talking. Did
They had
they?
some big time
They
wins.
Idaho. You both had Florida. You had Clemson. So I had McNeese versus B Vanderbilt in Nebraska. Did you? Okay. I had McNeese. So yeah, I'm with you. I'll take Vanderbilt. I took Illinois in this game.
I went Illinois.
So did I. Texas A&M.
In this one I've got Houston. I have one that yeah,
Nice. Okay. Like it.
yeah, Calhoun, yeah. I went this was the 8-9 I went back
Big East. Let's go.
and
UConn was good.
UConn was good.
Uh,
Villanova,
I took them on the money line, and they ended up winning. So
Arkansas.
I took as well, and they did win. In this one, I took good. You, I know. 7. We might have to switch off this.
Go.
We might have to switch this over to in Missouri,
Uh,
Purdue, and Queen. Purdue. Is this the University of
so
what? Wait, versus Arkansas.
Arkansas.
Same here. Texas versus Gonzaga, which both have Gonzaga winning against who do you got?
Arizona.
And Gonzaga Purdue. Miami.
I had Miami with the upset again.
Jeez, oh Pete's.
I don't know why. I felt like I had.
You didn't take Gonzaga? Akron? Okay, I got Texas early. That's in the first day. Then there is
because those teams on Friday watch the games. They're like, we can't.
maybe I guess. I don't know. Uh, anyway, sorry, you're in Miami of Ohio.
Yeah,
Oh, did you have
no,
SMU
that
beating
is a
Miami and you had SMU beating Tennessee?
yeah. That doesn't make sense. Yeah. You could stop,
Yes,
make fight.
exactly. They match up better
Yeah.
in scores. Right state. Somebody else in there?
Yep. Virginia. That's the alma mater of Steve Nash.
There you go. Iowa State and Tennessee State.
Iowa State.
A lot of state schools are the same. Michigan and I had Georgia and St. Louis, Tennessee, Tennessee, Iowa State as well.
Oh no, sorry. In this one,
I have Michigan in this. I have Michigan winning it all in my other bracket,
nice.
but I got Michigan winning there. Tennessee, I have Tennessee. You have who?
Virginia.
Virginia versus Iowa State.
Yeah, I got Iowa State.
All right. So Iowa State, Michigan is who I have.
Two.
159.
Might be too low.
Yeah, I'm in the. I've got it like 82 to 78 or something like that. That's too high.
But scoring, I feel like I don't know for sure. Feels up in college basketball
Yes,
for
sure,
yeah.
for sure. I mean, my same.
And they in the last couple weeks the teams overtook them.
Hostess.
Okay, no problem.
Mountain 14. Sorry,
See,
14. No, I did the same because this is not easy to read. Um, has one school as they have one. I went to Cleveland State as the best. Bobby Knight's Indiana, and they beat, I assume, is coach now. Who
hmm
just won? They are one of two teams.
First one.
They were the first one. So I will go with Chattanooga in 1997. I believe that Illinois would be Bill Self, right?
Yeah, possibly.
I loved Illinois back then.
Yeah.
I was,
Well, I don't think it will.
I mean, Deron Williams isn't in the NBA anymore.
No. No, he's not.
That put Deron Williams a couple years older than me. That's it. Big deal this year about how Xavier California,
Well,
and that irritated me on this year.
they're usually
And
a pretty decent program, I think.
they do. They do.
basketball and with it earlier in the season, they no.
I'm going. Or not, but that's what I'm going with. Oakland and no, you make me look at it again. Two. I had what's
Cleveland
going on
State
here?
was one. All right. We're pretty close. I got Cleveland are the only two 14 seeds to make the Sweet 16. I had
They have to be there.
yeah, I eating different people for some reason. I don't know. My AI
I just went off Google.
Georgia and Illinois in the Sweet 16 to the Providence Friars.
I'll tell you what, G.
That Providence team had Austin Crozier,
Oh
uh,
wow,
famous, and God, Sham God.
greatest one of first off, your parents named you.
Is considered maybe the
You have to be something to be good at some. You've got to be great at something, or else.
like he's gonna be the yeah, he's gonna be the god. Lost by 1 point in the Sweet 16 to Navy, led by David
David
Robinson.
Robinson. Yeah.
Yeah, my man. I'm gonna go
What
Chris
was right?
Monroe
Chris Wright.
was there.
That's putting him up.
85. Old Dominion is not just a trucking company, Chris.
No, it's not.
It is a university as
It
well, and
is.
it is a university that
Is it a university or a college?
Old Dominion University.
Okay. Because I don't know the differences then.
Yeah. And to do it in 3 overtimes, that was the villainous.
Kerry, that might have been one of and the other and, and six of the next nine were Xavier players.
Of course.
I
Yeah, I looked. I didn't recognize
maybe no, maybe pretty much just
But anyway,
Yeah.
taste the rainbow.
Yes. Taste the rainbow.
Does Bruce taste the rainbow?
Uh, oh, Bruce has
He's put
tasted
away some Skittles,
everything,
right?
my man. He's tasted. If it's got flavor, he's tasted.
Yep.
Um, I remember. I think I said it last week. There's a Yin Yang Twin song where let Bruce hit it, and it's about Bruce. Bruce. He's in. He leaning on the stool. He wasn't. What was that?
He was so all that was somehow just on the edge of that stool, and also consuming the entire stool.
The whole special for 15 minutes and thought he was bald. Then I was like, oh, he, my man has pigtails.
Crazy.
He's got pigtails.
Yep. The title of this one on Netflix.
I listened to this like I do too many while I was driving.
I did the same.
Which is not good because I can't write down notes. Not good. I mean, I care less about being distracted. I'm listening, so I can't even really watch it anyway. I wish I had a pen and paper. There were so many fun little like I don't even know what to call them. Like where he would say something, and how smooth, like cooler than the other side of the pillow,
Oh,
right? Was cracking up,
yeah, I liked a
laughing.
lot of those. Yeah.
I love that little like he had his own thing. I didn't like how he finished body, but to go off, and I think that's what is bringing me down because the whole special was, I thought the whole special was great. I thought it was, I laughed consistently throughout the whole thing. But that's exactly right. So when he finished it, like, I'm not telling jokes. I don't have a finisher. So I just finished and then I, di- I didn't like that. I feel like that hurts is fine. I don't need your last story. The deuce is up. Struggle to get out of that. It took him the whole end of that story to get out that soul. It took him the whole end of the story to get off, but the describing it kind of put me um, outside of that 6 years. He doesn't he legit doesn't tell jokes. He just tells funny stories.
He's got a lot of
Yeah.
them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I like to. I like he right off the bat, he came out and said, called the guy a pastor or whatever it was. He did the whatever his first joke or whatever the first part of what he did. I remember being funny. Um, I
But
was
yeah.
like, okay.
Colors. We get it. Okay. Some Birkin bag. He's got four of them. And, okay. It's that part's not funny.
I did think about you there, but I didn't really like it.
I
Did
thought the whole thing was funny, but at the same time, still.
it was maybe the story itself to say in there, um, but a lot of it was just like he was just telling a story about. I called my wife and I showed her.
Yeah.
Anyway,
10 pairs.
10 pay. I mean, that's yeah, that's no. Thinking if I'm that guy, I'm like, one, what do you mean? How many can I
Yeah,
have?
exactly. Had Bodak Yellow is the name of the song. Bodak Yellow by Cardi B.
That's Cardi B. No, 'cause I'm thinking of
Is Bodak Yellow? Is that who that guy
I
is?
think I think I'm thinking of Kodak Black.
Bodak Black. Oh
That's a
my
different. Okay.
God.
Some song that went black. I think I'm
Black and yellow,
combining all
black
that.
and yellow. Black and yellow, black and yellow.
Did that have any? I don't know. Uh,
2003.
I was getting down.
Forget it.
I was getting down. All right. What I thought about him. I was getting after it.
I mean, getting after it is she's got to be as old as our 90-year-old grand.
Anyway, happy birthday to Grandma,
I
by the
know. I
way.
was trying to find a way to do it. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Happy birthday to Grandma. Um, okay. The end.
Comedian. So that's kind of what you do.
Yes. Yes. Comedian.
Oh. Difference.
Well,
There's a comedian. She was like, "You should be a comedian," and I was like, "No. I and laugh at and tell funny, tell jokes with punchlines and timing and all that."
because it's got the
till this exact is the clock. Doc's clocked out.
Sorry, that's not for anybody. Okay. He said, I don't do jokes. And I'm like, last joke, that's like thanks or whatever. And he said, I don't do that. And I did, I was maybe expecting something else after that.
Yeah.
But that's why it came back around and I kind of liked it because
Then just do it.
it would also be funny.
Yeah.
But I prize somehow.
There was no surprise. Once he started saying all that, I was like, he's about to lie.
No, we're talking about it. I I agree with you, but would have also if he wouldn't have said if he would have just said the last word of whatever he said about the story, something, then he just walked on the stage.
I
That would have been
love that.
funny. It would have been confusing though.
Would be, I feel like I would be. That's,
Might have been like, what was that at the end? He
yeah.
didn't do any. He didn't say. He didn't wrap it up or anything. I don't know. I don't. He had something else to say after that, but he just did. He, like, waited a second, and then he just walked off.
This special.
He's not standing up. Now, he's probably a year away from having someone wheelchair out, pick him up and take him back.
I was just thinking he just hit his foot cut. I was like, I want to see this guy walk. I want to see if he looks like Roger walking. Let's see if he's got a foot. Roger, the dude put his foot on. It's an inch and a half. I was like, that. So to me, Bruce is a year away from being Roger.
Yeah, yeah.
From
We're going at the same time here.
okay, hold on. Let me get one.
Okay.
I think do I keep it? You know what?
I've considered going up another 10 where I'm
I
at.
think I have it. I think I have it. I was gonna do this to where I was. We started talking about the ending, and I started to bring it back down. I'm not bringing it down there. I'm gonna keep it where it was.
Yes. Okay.
Nice, nice. Yeah, we feel very close. At one point in time while we were talking, I had him down to a 3.5. Back up to a 3.7.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this was really good.
I thought you were gonna
Really
like
good. If he ends this differently, it's a 4. It's
oh,
flat out. This is if he
okay.
ends it differently. And I know that's his thing, and I get it. And he would have walked off and just did it, I probably would be at like a 4-1.
That
I was so irritated by the fact that he had to tell me what he's doing. I don't like that. You're a comedian, you're on and kill it. And he killed the whole time. And then he did this, and I'm say you're about to walk off. I get it. Like you're about to explain what you're doing. Don't do, and it irritated me. But the fact that he still irritated me 0.7 tells you how good it was.
Pretty good. Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
I hope that all made sense.
Okay. All right. Then we've got to pick. I'm trying to come up with a Mount Rushmore past the first. We set up, come back
Yes, we would.
amongst ourselves.
Amongst ourselves.
Yeah.
Mark Norman, both of us are big fans of Mark Norman. His own style, which I love.
Yeah.
My man's got his own style. I don't know. I'd like this a flavor from this and a flavor from that.
A bunch of great community. Different thing.
He's the only one that
No, it's tough because yeah,
okay, oh well,
yeah,
okay. Good by the way I that was good. That was really good. But
yes,
I love when I have
yeah,
I love that.
yeah, yep. If it makes you think, and his his mannerisms and just he's got a
Yeah.
little like awkwardness a little bit to him.
Oh, okay. That's his, that's his whole.
That's who he is. Um,
Continue to talk.
with the Mount Rushmore of, let's go the Mount Rushmore to do, yeah, Mount Rushmore of 16 games. But you're gonna look it up, and it's gonna be like,
Uh,
and then you're gonna see, okay, this year just like
you're
we
gonna
did,
go,
and
oh my God, I remember that.
yeah, and you're gonna be like this player and this player and this player thing was gonna be tough, but I'm always looking that in from up
I
and
would
looking at those teams.
I like verse who was that? Kansas State game was. I would like to know if that
Ooh,
was a Sweet 16 game. That's my favorite. That's my
best games.
and it
Yeah.
was on a weekend, so it could have been a Sweet 16 because I had to go to work. Yes, that was a Sunday night, which would have been
This is the first because the winners of
so. Yeah, then maybe it wasn't. It was a Sun. I'm
ridiculous.
I'm positive it was a Sunday night because I worked third shift and I was at my dance. I had to work at 10. And I remember watching that and just being at Dad's house and like Jamal Crawford have the game of his. Jordan Crawford is the guy who's more famous because he dunked on LeBron in a YouTube video.
Oh yeah,
That's the only, and he was good in college.
yeah,
Jordan Crawford. Sorry. Um, and watching Jordan Crawford just go off 16 game. That would have been third. Must have been. Yeah, 'cause that had to
because
get
they
them
didn't go to the
that
to the
had to
Final
get
Four.
them
Yeah,
to the Sweet 16.
yeah.
So that game got them. That's a bummer.
16 games. Man, I almost want to do now that you talked about that, like greatest individual performances in the. Let's do
Like
Sweet
what you got?
16 games.
Sweet 16 games.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Like David Robinson averaged like when he was with Navy in the NCAA tournament, like something crazy. Like every game he played was unbelievable. And
The
you got
last time a military school was decent at basketball
yeah,
in the 80s.
yes, that's exactly.
The only one, probably.
Probably. I can't remember it.
I,
Why not?
I don't.
That play football.
Yeah, yeah,
That play
yeah.
basketball.
The best athletes on the football team get to play
Play basketball.
and
So
171 guy.
yes. Speaking of, so Parker tells me, okay, real quick, faster than I do. Uh, good for her. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
90 years. Uh, I told her, I was like, you don't look a day over 68, but still,
Yeah.
yeah, like she looks amazing
Yeah.
for 90 years. All right.
Yeah.
And she still drives. I, I've got my own thoughts on that, but so good for you. Grandpa to church.
Yeah.
'Cause he's not driving. He is not. Happy birthday to Grandma. Good for you. Parker, and then I just got to bring this up real quick. Baseball. And he says Florida's got a guy that's 7'9", and I was like, "Shut up!" Like, he's 7'9",
Yeah. Yeah.
and he goes, "Hey Siri, uh, who's the tallest player on Florida's basketball team?" And she proceeds to go on this whole thing. He never tallest teenager. Uh, and, and he was like 7'6" at 17 years old. And he is signed. And that's
And he looks like a weirdo.
he looks so
Yeah.
I don't know how he is actually coordinated. I've seen some of these weird gangly dudes that play basketball when they're
Of him in high school playing. And he does I mean he looks pretty good for what you would expect.
I mean, I haven't looked
Yeah, that's it. I mean, yeah,
That's him, right?
yeah. So it's
Like, dude, you're 7'9".
I
You
mean,
can be
yeah,
7'9" and 250 pounds and look like you weigh a buck 10.
yeah, yeah,
So we have greatest Sweet 16 games
yeah.
of all time. Norman,
None too pleased.
shoot,
That's my favorite.
that was beautiful for us to go. And they could tell that I couldn't remember what it was called. And you hit it with my eyes closed, and I was like, that was beautiful. Like I wanted to just say, after you said that, I was about to just go.
I
You didn't mess it up at all.
I should have let.
Like we that that deserves to be said correct. But he'll call us later and
Yeah.
he'll tell us what he thinks about it. I feel like uh, but we want to give you your due.